Steve Ballmer's Clippers landed the most valuable free agent on the market, Kawhi Leonard, that the NBA did not find that Ballmer got Kawhi by sweetening their offer.
Mm-hmm.
But also that in March 2025, this celebrity-endorsed, multi-billion-dollar, allegedly fraudulent tree brokerage named Aspiration, which promises to clear your conscience and your emissions, they file for bankruptcy. And this is where the clue is. What David's looking at with his glasses on is a bankruptcy filing, and there's a list of creditors. The entities to which Aspiration, in all of their alleged fraudulence, still owes the most money. And what I noticed is what David is noticing right now, which is that on that list of creditors, up near the top, above the Boston Red Sox, is an LLC. A tiny little company that Aspiration owes $7 million. And that LLC's name, David, is what?
KL2 Aspire LLC.
Oh, man.
And what does it list there under manager or member name?
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, my God.
Whose NBA jersey number, just to connect all of the dots here, happens to be what?
Number 2.
Not KO2.
I haven't watched this. This is our first time watching this. My first time watching this. That is Pablo Torre. There is an exclusive that broke yesterday even. Exclusive. Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million endorsement deal for a no-show job with a fraudulent tree planting company funded by $50 million from Clippers owner Steve Ballmer, according to documents obtained by Pablo Torre. It was to circumvent the salary cap, an insider source says.
Allegedly. Off top, before we hear any more details, dang, that's stupid, is they?
Obviously, they are.
I'll give credit to I've sat for like 4 hours listening to tax and LLC talks today. I'll give you credit for KL2. That's somewhat. You didn't say Leonard's LLC, so bravo. But KL2 wasn't the most coy. A flat $7 million also isn't the most coy. And then you connect the dots rather easily. 6 out of 10 stupidity.
He would have flew by if the number just wasn't 2.
Yeah, but KL LLC,
11,
KL Incorporated, or KL Studios would have flew. KL2. Oh man,
Why did it have to be Kawhi Leonard?
That's my question.
Like, why couldn't it have been anybody else in Kawhi's family that he knew? Why did it have to be Kawhi Leonard behind this KL2 LLC? Like, come on, man. This just goes to show with these billionaires and all these people, all these conspiracy theories about how evil they are and all the stuff they do. Half the time, majority of the time, they're not even smart enough to be as evil as y'all give them credit for, bro. They're not even smart enough to be Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And y'all think they're better than the Doofenshmirtz.
Doof is a genius.
Now, I will say this. I never thought I would say this. I actually got to apologize to Stephen A. Smith. Just a little bit, just a small apology. Small apology to Stephen A. Smith. Right?
Okay, this ain't oh my God.
The reason why is because Stephen A. Smith has been calling out Kawhi Leonard for some of the shenanigans and tomfoolery, and now finding out they're finessing the system 2 times for you. Finesse 2 times, KO2.
Skip was too. He was very hard on Kawhi.
Yeah, let's listen to a little bit more of this because I don't want to, super jump the gun, but this is stupid. Like off rip, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. This is stupid. Stupid as hell.
So then the question is the Aspire part of KL2 Aspire LLC, right? Because, okay, he's getting all this money, millions of dollars. What I started doing was scour the internet for any mentions of Aspiration. Any appearances, tweets, quotes, Instagram posts, anything by Kawhi Leonard endorsing Aspiration.
This dick ride too, by the way.
And this was hard to find, which also might seem weird, right? Because every other celebrity Aspiration gave money to was well known. There was Drake offering a statement to Rolling Stone. There was Doc Rivers, Kawhi's own head coach. Robert Downey Jr. was cutting his commercial. That was the whole point of paying the A-list Avengers. But the grand total number of times that I found Kawhi Leonard ever publicly referencing Aspiration, 0 times
Right.
Kawhi Leonard mentioned aspiration. And so what I started doing was reaching out to dozens of former aspiration employees.
Wow.
A grand total of 7 of them ultimately agreed to interviews, which is also how I have exclusively obtained this signed and executed document.
In consideration of the rights and benefits granted to company hereunder, the company will pay KL2, which is Kawhi, $28 million in cash during the term of this agreement. Company will pay KL2 $7 million each year of the term.
That is Kawhi Leonard's autograph.
That's bad, bro.
Yo.
Yo, this is insane.
And apparently there's a clause. I want to share this tab right here. There's a clause that says, for avoidance of doubt, if Leonard is still being paid by the team but is a member of another NBA organization or has retired, either of those instances shall qualify as a triggering event for termination by company. So if he leaves the
Wow.
Clippers or if he retires from the NBA as a whole, then they are no longer obligated the money at all.
So this might be
It's
like
almost
a
like
red
it's part of his contract.
It's like a red flag that he planned on retiring there in a way. At worst, best case scenario, so said, oh, for 4 years? Interesting. Man, this is, I ain't gonna lie, self-glaze. That Clippers video is my favorite video, Sage. Aged like wine. Every day. Every day it ages like fine wine. These frauds are led by King Kawhi. But now it's like on all accounts fraudulent. I love it. I'm here for it. I actually don't love it because now what does this mean? How many other times has this happened? Yep. But I like the fact that it was the Clippers. I like the fact that it was the Clippers.
How many other times has this happened? This happens. This isn't the first time, nor will it be the last. They try to find a way to get paid under the table or in other avenues in order to save some money here so they can do this and do that. This isn't a new concept. The only thing new about this is the new level of stupidity they used to get caught. I know the other owners that have participated in these acts is looking at Steve like, you idiot, you imbecile. And I don't know if y'all seen the date. It was signed it was dated in 2022. So when did he ink his new deal? Was that this past off season? The last one?
Oh no.
Like the timing's not even. Oh my! When did they announce the new stadium? When was that final? When did they break grounds on the new stadium?
I mean, last year was the first year.
So probably a year before that, or maybe 2 years before that.
He signed a team-friendly deal with the Clippers in January 2024, a 3-year, $153 million.
But it is team friendly. Yeah.
Super team friendly.
Mad team friendly.
I want to read.
You love the Clippers, right?
Hey, big smiles. Only time he smiled.
I want to read. Oh man, this is crazy. I want to read to y'all because at Let's Keep It a Buck, we're smart. We're not that smart, right?
Oh.
Maybe we don't have the biggest of brains. We're not in the think tanks. We're not thinking with our owner brain. Mark Cuban said, I'm on Team Ballmer. As much as I wish they circumvented the salary cap, first, Steve isn't that dumb. If he did try to feed KL money, knowing what was at stake for him personally and his team, do you think he would even let the company go bankrupt? Right?
First of all, but before we move forward, we not about to call Kawhi Leonard KL because of this movie. Like, we gotta stop, bro.
They do that in the leagues, though, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not athletic enough. They do that a lot.
You know what it is, Paige? White people love to give people a nickname.
Oh,
white people love a good nickname. No offense. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Paul George called him Y.
That's because that's what they called him. Because that's what he wanted. Yeah, that's how he got what he got. Knowing all creditors will be visible to the world, they got scammed by aspiration, along with many others. Crimes for which they pleaded guilty last week. Scammers do scammy things. They did a $300 million sponsorship deal with the Clippers in 21. That's a huge deal. The better the team does, the more value the sponsorship has. It actually makes perfect sense that if they stole money from investors and what the Clippers want to succeed, why not give stolen money to help keep their best player? Y'all not. How can I put this in 2K terms? y'all not picking up what he put. I was gonna say, how can I put this in NBA terms? This literally is in NBA terms. Mark Cuban. It's sad that Pablo Torre didn't take the time to find out how these scammers pulled off their scam. The idea that the default is Ballmer is the bad guy is going to backfire on him. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he's got the little link there too, and then he put all the little links there.
You know what sucks? He could be probably capping, probably coping. He could be dead right. Ain't nobody trying to hear from him. I know how that goes. You can't be the billionaire speaking up for a billionaire. Nobody want to hear you talk. So it's unfortunate, man. He could be dead right. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm probably taking away the brain cells on this pod. I know nobody want to hear him. Stuff.
What I found out was I know why Dirk stayed with the Mavs all them years now.
I'm about to say, hey, all I heard this man Mark Cuban say, yo,
You've been doing this.
Don't look into it. Hey, it can't be Steve's fault. The owners cannot be this dumb. No. Look over there. Don't start looking into that type of shit.
No, he said, whoa, not too much. Not too much.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? I wonder who is like texting around the league right now. Dang, I can't believe Kawhi was getting some of that back end money. That's crazy, right? And then,
I know Paul George is pissed.
I was just my joke.
In hindsight, bro. Him asking for what Kawhi got, they could have pulled it off, man. I ain't gonna lie.
This have a whole new connotation. Give me what Kawhi got. Give me what Kawhi got. That's all.
He wanted to be a part of Aspire. That's all. He wanted to be a part of Aspire.
Tell me 30 mil on the under. Give me 30 mil under. I'll sign team friendly.
He couldn't really come out and really say what Kawhi got. So
exactly.
Now, got it. Okay, that makes like sense.
You know what that next
podcast said? I can't believe we doing this. Yo,
he was cool. He was cool with the no trade and aspiration. He did not care about the millions.
Y'all know what that next podcast P episode about to be like if he ever do one. Oh, if they still doing, I don't know. But you know that next episode about to be, hey man, I know I asked for what Y got. I know I asked for what Y got.
He go try to throw him off. I didn't know that's what Kawhi was.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. So that's why I had to come to Philadelphia. It's somebody out there that's like that really texted like 80 text Bron. Can you believe that's what they was doing? Bron left him on red. Get off my phone, man. You not getting it.
You not tapped in for real.
That's your problem. You not asking.
What you think Bron got?
All of it, Sage.
Now you know all the Villanova boys second Jalen Brunson. Yo, JB, that's crazy what happened over there. Right, Jalen? Right, him. How y'all think y'all here? I mean, yo, Josh Hart. Remember them upgrades we got?
I took 150 mil off.
I know why.
Did I really?
I know why.
They gave Jalen Brunson a fraction of Madison Square Garden. What are you talking about?
Somebody hit up Shea right now, tell him to be on his P's and Q's, all that. He left 150 mil on the table. Yeah, it's under it. That's why.
Yeah, we did it hot under the second apron and under the table. Yeah.
Let me play what Stephen A. Smith had to say. This is bad, man.
I have never seen a superstar do less to market and promote his team or promote the brand. It was so bad, doggy, that I almost had a heart. I'm telling you right now, I had to go to the doctor and get checked up because I had palpitations. When I saw this man on a podium at a press conference post-game actually talking, I couldn't believe it because he says nothing. This is a man that did New Balance commercials and the kids spoke, Molly. The kids. He didn't say a word. I've seen them go up to him and need him to sign autographs and fraternize with the public when he was sitting behind on the bench collecting about $40+ million and he wouldn't do it. So he has spent years doing absolutely positively nothing. That's why his uncle, Dennis Robinson, is so popular. It's a name that all of us know. Why? Because that man never fails to go and ask for the money now. He wants to ask for the money. They want a masseuse. They want a helicopter. They want, you talk about me, private jet. Don't even get me started, this brother. I mean,
I'm not even mad at Stephen A. And I'm not mad at Kawhi either. I'm not mad at Kawhi.
That soundbite with the picture of Kawhi just sitting there smiling was killing me. I'm sorry. Kawhi just sitting there like, yep. I never seen him talk. Damn right. Breaking ground.
I'm seeing a report right now that apparently it was worse. It was 2 deals, a total of $50 million, allegedly.
Two Aspire deals?
Yeah. I'll share my screen.
Give me what Y got. Give me what Y got.
I am going from joking to I'm dead serious. He just wanted aspiration and no
just
trade.
wanted
He just wanted them 2 clauses. Aspiration and no trade. That's
Hey,
it.
he was off to no trade. He said, you know what?
Yo, trade me,
trade
don't
me.
trade me. I don't care.
Just make it to where I at least get it for 2 years after the trade or something like that. I'm cool with the no trade.
Man.
Yeah, so a BSJ exclusive, Kawhi Leonard's reported side deal with Aspiration is nearly twice what was originally reported, which put the questionable commitment to him closer to Clippers owner Steve Ballmer's $50 million investment, which itself has a curious twist.
Gang, everything about this screams horrible idea, because not only are you going under the table to pay a player off the books, off the record, which is totally illegal in NBA standards, but of all the superstars you're going to give a deal like this to, it's going to be for Kawhi Leonard to maybe give you 40 games, and he's guaranteed to miss 2 games each playoff series. He's guaranteed to miss sitting 2-3 games. That's who got this deal. How do you think this even came up? Who do you think you think Steve Ballmer really was just like, why? Let me talk to you real quick in this broom closet.
Next season, so look, man.
Let me talk to you real quick. What if, like, come on, bro? This is
That new stadium
this
was
screams
hitting
stupidity.
pockets.
Hey, them tariffs.
This
Tariffs is crazy.
This is my thing, because I believe that this has happened, continues to happen. Even I remember Gilbert Arenas saying some stuff about, like, he had the opportunity to leave Washington, and Washington offered him some sort of money when he first got there, and it was like, hey, we can only pay you this much. We'll make it up on the back end with like houses and cars and stuff like that. This isn't something that's like totally out of the ordinary. What I get frustrated with is, because now we know these people are doing the most creative things in the world. The players that come out and bitch and complain, negotiators, literally anything is possible. You could get anything that you want, and if you come out and complain about it, that's your fault.
So true.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue at this point, especially if we're talking about a 5th seed last year. We're talking about the Clippers. They don't do nothing. They never done anything, and we're doing all of this for that franchise. I guess the question is, Omar already said he's not mad at it, but should the league really, like, they probably should do something still, even though they're irrelevant. They probably still should definitely be like, A, gang, for either A, investigations across the league, or B, what even happens to the Clippers? Because this is a big deal. It just didn't matter to a lot of people because they ain't won. But imagine if, like, this was the Nuggets, or imagine if this was, who won last year? God damn it, the Thunder, or like imagine this was the Celtics, stuff like that. If this was a winning team, this would be headlining for months.
I would just like to say, Omar's absolutely right. Negotiators, what do you guys have agents for? All you guys are paying all this whatever money for an agent, and Kawhi's uncle got him the best deal I've ever seen in my life. Y'all are doing this y'all hustling backwards, and it's dumb. I'm with you, Sage. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, because the last time this happened was the Timberwolves with Joe Smith.
Yep.
And I don't remember the details of everything that happened, but apparently they got cruised or whatever it was. The Clippers don't have no first round picks to take. Like, apparently they take picks, this, that, and the Clippers don't got picks to take.
They're gonna they gotta pick somewhere.
No. Hell in the future, but even then, all right, cool. You're gonna take 4 or 5 picks away from them at the start of the 2030s because they already don't got picks now.
Yeah,
cool. Make Steve sell the team. I'm seeing people say, "Oh, he got to sell the team now," right? I get,
which would be crazy because he's gonna fight for that.
And if he sells the team, like we said,
that's not an L.
Selling a team is not with the new stadium.
What kind of punishment?
He just built the new stadium. That team is worth $1 billion, dog.
Oh no!
Especially you just make them the Supersonics.
He did get it off the low. He got the Clippers right when they fell off the truck. Like, they fell off a truck and everything. A little damage. He got a good deal on them. Now I get to flip them for 3 times what I paid in 13, 14. Oh man, I took such an L.
Let me see.
His net worth is also like $200 billion. Like, it's insane. So even if he takes a loss of like $3 billion, he's now 197
no.
billion. Like, yeah,
That's
he's chilling.
As hell. Yeah, I think the answer.
He wanted to get caught.
The answer probably is, I mean, the most extreme is what, kicking Kawhi out, but I don't even think that's necessarily something you do. Like, wait, Kawhi gonna say no to the money? So I think you just honestly charge the Clippers. It sounds like it's weak, but hey, a decade worth of picks, suck it. I ain't gonna lie, like just from 2030 to 35, let alone from
But I
right
think that there's
now.
like a cap. There's a cap on how many picks that they can take from you on any sort of punishment thing.
I ain't no ball.
So he bought the Clippers for $2 billion. It's now worth $5 billion, and I wonder if that's factoring in the stadium. I don't know. This is
might get away with it.
This thing's playing.
Like Mark Cuban said, is Steve Ballmer dumb enough to really get caught this easily? Probably not. I don't know.
Or did he set himself up to have the perfect escape plan off of the Clippers? I don't know. Maybe he's seen the right wall.
Yeah, Kawhi about to leave. Paul George already left. You know what?
Bring himself
fire.
He couldn't bring it to himself to say the N-word. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, it's 2025. That flew in 14. It's probably not gonna fly in 25. 25, he could say it, and then he'll have to do his fake apology. They'll probably be like, you know what, we forgive him. He'll be like, damn, fuck, how do I do this? I got it. We're gonna scam. Yeah.
I like Steve.
Shouts out to Steve Ballmer, man, Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row.
Everybody's scamming. Y'all thought it was just broke people. Nope. Everybody's a scammer.
No, they scam more up top than they do all day.
Absolutely.
It's easier to scam.
You would ViewBot.
Yeah. Oh my god. You dead need money to scam.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. Probably a axe in the conversation, but when the ViewBot scandal went on, I definitely was like, was I getting bought? I damn sure was looking at them stats. I was like, what's up?
It's okay if you were.
Probably didn't know it, but we got it.
Is that how you throw the scent off you? Like, was I getting ViewBot?
I didn't know. Go on. I didn't get bought it. My view stays the same.
Okay.
Word.
Now, if you did, I mean, it ain't.
Anything, the subs went up. Shout out to TSL, man. You guys are good.
It's nothing crazy if you got ViewBotted though. Like, if you somebody in your community like TSO Dwayne or something like that.
Oh, someone did bot my Twitter. That did happen.
Right?
Someone bought my Twitter for a reaction. I didn't even know how they did that, but they did it.
Right. Somebody. I feel
I've seen it happen to me live.
No, like we were in Discord.
Live.
Yeah, we were in Discord. I said we need 1,000 likes. Something had 863. I went to use the bathroom. I came back, had 1.3K. I was like, what?
No. We got you. Yeah.